As a nation born amidst adversity, Singapore marked her first year of independence in 1966 with the inaugural National Day Parade. That memorable parade showed the world Singapore's determination to overcome any challenges in her path. Every year since then, Singapore has made the conscious effort to celebrate the occasion with that same indomitable spirit. With 2020 bringing unprecedented challenges, we are once more faced with a period of great adversity. Tonight's show will bring stories of strength, kindness, and hope into the homes and hearts of all Singaporeans, reminding us that we will emerge stronger from this crisis, as we have many times before. And now, in reflection of these changing times, we bring the voices of Singapore to you in a very different NDP.
为今天晚上的表演先开序幕的是本地歌手林宇带来原创歌曲《Room at the Table》。
How many times have you heard them say the future isn't certain and everything must change? Well, all of my worries and all of my fears begin to lose their weight, but I hold you near. If all that we are is what we believe, then I know I gotta be the change I wanna see. How easy we forget that everything takes time. Though nothing's ever perfect, but I still call you mine. Through all the years, every lesson learned, when each word can't be a blessing to listeners to love, can we afford to be kinder to others and ourselves? There's always room at the table and water from the well. And I know a house doesn't make a home, but you're never really lost when you're never alone. I know a house doesn't make a home, may the stories that bind us bring new strength for us to hope. I'll be living for the day where our differences they make us whole. How many times have you heard them say the future isn't certain and everything must change? My Singapore, my island in the sun, this is my homeland, it's where my strength is from.
Where I belong, where I keep my heart and soul, where dreams come true for us.
我们熟悉的生活面貌一下子改变了。
画面上看到的是得奖摄影师雷福胜的作品 呈现60、70年代新加坡的景象。
那个时候，摄影是一项昂贵的技术啊。有时候，李先生会在一个地点花上好几个小时，为的就是捕捉这些珍贵的时刻。
接着，3位歌手通过组曲向国家致敬。
Back when you'd go away, I'd long for the end of the day, when the sunlight would fade, when the night birds awake. You'd always come home with this song. Kailang si Paku, kailang, kailang si Rama Rama. Pulang, marilah pulang, marilah pulang bersama-sama. Pulang, marilah pulang, marilah pulang bersama-sama.
I'm a very social creature, so me and my friends hang out a lot. We miss swanning each other, we miss making fun of each other, and we miss sitting down and ordering kopi after kopi.
我的孙他们有时候会找说 Where's 阿公 Where's 阿妈 Why so long we cannot see.
We missed our Hachong guys. Eating out is totally different from tapaoing food and eating in our own homes.
I do miss my family a lot and my wife. Okay, I really miss her teh tarik.
The daily walks that Lan and I take twice a day, a walk along the river.
Everything is all in standstill. One virus can really affect everything.
You actually realize there's a lot of things that we can not live with, you know, like bubble tea, for example.
Eat and sleep. Eat, play and sleep. That's how we do. My schoolmates, when I have online lesson, they will type nonsense.
Can you show me what is 1 meter? I don't.
It's like somebody sitting here, then you need to sit here. First you put on this side, then you put on this side.
白色咧嚟俾啦，藍色咧掛靠啦。哎喲，電視機咧做啦，唔好看下，咁樣咯。
Hello, Singapore! You know, it wasn't so long ago when life was so much simpler, right? Like going to school, going to work, or just meeting up with your friends, huh? Hey, do you all remember what it was like before this new normal?
The scene that he faces each morning, a tableau of buses and cars. Then it suddenly rains without warning. Then every destination becomes very far. On some lucky days there are taxis, but of course he'll be stuck in a jam. Well, he can't complain cause the fact is he's got the situation firmly by hand. Driving past all the cinemas and shopping centers lining the boulevards, he contemplates and decides it's great here in Singapore. Singapore, so convenient, tropical, some more. Singapore, Singapore, tourists and department stores. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. And suddenly things begin changing. His world slowly grinds to a stop. Then his life goes through some rearranging. more toilet paper or bubble tea shop. Each morning he wakes to restrictions, the worst being staying at home. But schooling his kids causes friction and makes him miss those happy days he could roam. End of day, order takeaway. When will this see the end? He starts to complain. He contemplates, then decides it's great. Here in Singapore, Singapore, no more tourists and department stores. Singapore, Singapore, he's a Singaporean to the core.
泡泡茶สุขจากโรตี I have to stay home 不晒点果皮我多多 4D can buy for 老母 You gotta stay safe for compromise Thinking a lot when I'm home Singing this song way out of tune 我老天天要出气泡 Singapore 不被造
城里的月光把梦照亮记住他身旁当有一天能重
Aku lock pintu, duduk rumah FaceTime awet cakap I miss you. Aku rindu, tak dapat lepak dengan members macam dulu. Naik bosan tiap hari makan seorang aku merajuk. Tiba-tiba ibu cakap duit bajet kan sudah masuk.
Mesti tahan lasa, kuat berusaha. Cukup tata tertib, hormat orang tua. Barulah orang segan hormat dengan kita. Bolehlah dinamakan orang Singapura.
Vanakkam Singapore Epok enan benda pakalam Kavasamindri conversations Mukatin sirupai kanalam Let's get it going Kudadalirundu vilagavum Viravil onraga paragavum Ipo nam pesama lambaravum
தாய் வழி வந்த தங்கங்கள் எல்லாம் ஓர் வழி நின்று நேர்வழி சென்றால் நாளை நமதே காலங்கள் என்னும் சோலைகள் மலர்ந்து காய்கனியாகும் நமக்கென வளர்ந்த நாளை நமதே.
Yeah, my mother Rajaki is calling me, telling her way please. I've been doing work, math with my kids, 8 to 12, ABL. I've been going crazy, losing track of days, things hit on our own. What I know, yeah, that's okay.
Solo, riwayat ini sadari dulu jadi perhatian insani. Bengawan Solo, my island in the sun. No matter where I go, I know return to my Singapore.
我们是新加坡人，正中核心。
Dalam hati kita Singapore Singapore makal to the core Singapore makal to the core
We are Singaporean to the core We are Singaporean to the core We are Singaporean to the core We are Singaporean to the core
Singapore, Singapore, full of tourists and department stores. Singapore, Singapore, some convenient tropical, some more. Full of tourists and department stores. More centers to those every floor. We are Singaporean to the core. Singapore.
So I wrote this song on the day circuit breaker was announced. And all I wanted to do was write about and reflect on everything that's changed since everything happened. To focus on what's around us rather than what's beyond us. And one person that's been there for me is my mother. And I realized that through everything that we've lost, all we got is each other, you know?
All we got is each other
Yeah. bring it back to a different time when things were pretty cool and there were no sirens. We were going out and there was no silence. Let me bring it back, yeah, let me bring it back. See, times have changed and to be honest, I haven't come to grips with it. Made a lot of plans now, I just have to sit with it. I can't do the same now, I'm feeling really stuck. Not at home, but in here. And let me tell you why. I got a grandma, she over 70. She's independent but full of vulnerabilities. Like, do I visit? I'm scared of what I will bring with me. And here I am, exploring the possibilities. Cause she's at home alone and she's been giving me some calls like, Bila nak datang nenek wa masak for you all. How do I tell her that I shouldn't? That I might put her at risk. That to come together we gon' be apart for a bit. All we got is each other. Yeah. I know it feels like a dream. But we gon' wake up someday. Yeah, we gon' wake up soon. Being at home got me reflecting on the things I've overlooked, like the touch of a hand or a page of a book. So busy chasing what mostly matters, I say it with quotes. While chasing that, we forgot what really matters most, and that's closed doors, family, going to a show, a little cup of tea at the kopitiam below, holding on to the mic when I'm up on stage. I used to do it every day and now it feels like a distant dream. Yeah, like a memory, cause now the ordinary feels so far away. The world's in lockdown, MC or circuit breaker, stay at home, got no work, nowhere to go. So I'm looking at my phone and every day it's another headline on the news. Sometimes it's true and others it's a lie. So everybody gotta verify the truth, cause we got bigotry and hatred under the veil of a truth. All we got is each other. Someday, yeah, we gon' wake up soon.
The children see my parents on a daily basis prior to circuit breaker. It was very, very tough because even for myself, not to see my parents for a while. And the thought that I can't take care of her in person is a little bit worrying.
So they'll be thinking in their minds, what exactly is happening? How can we be there for them without being physically there?
திடீர்னு சொன்னாங்க இந்த மாதிரி வந்து MOH கைட்லைன்ஸ் பிரகாரம் நீங்க எல்லாரும் உள்ள தங்கணும். அவங்க என்ன கேட்டாங்க, நீ ஏன் இங்க வந்து தங்குற, உன் பிள்ளைங்களை விட்டுட்டு அப்படி சொல்லிட்டு. அப்ப நான் சொன்ன வந்து இதான் நிலைமை இப்போ நடந்துட்டு இருக்கு வெளியில.
I felt very alone because my mom was always there to help me work through my problems. We live really nearby the workplace. We couldn't even come inside and hug her.
Towards the end of the first week, we were then in the US. The cases started going up. At that point of time, my panic was, how am I even going to get another flight home? The situation was pressing because I had my family with me. My husband was with me. My young son was with me at that point.
ஆரம்பத்தில் கோவிட் வந்து டார்மெட்ரிக்குள்ளே வந்தப்போ கொஞ்சம் வேகமாக இன்க்ரீஸ் ஆச்சு. ஒருத்தருக்கு இருந்தது, 2 பேருக்கு இருந்தது, அப்புறம் 100, 200 அப்படி ஆக ஆரம்பிச்சது. ஸோ அந்த காலகட்டத்தில் எல்லாருமே பயங்கரமாக பயந்தாங்க.
To most people, they've told me just be a number. But to me, it's not just a statistic. Because I've been in ICU for about 10 years now, and I've seen a lot of deaths. And it's not something that you ever get accustomed to.
And when the patient passed, it sort of hit you like, it could be someone's spouse, it could be someone's parent, it could be someone's child.
என்னோட ஃபாதர் வந்து எனக்கு கால் பண்ணார், இந்த மாதிரி அம்மா ரொம்ப சிக்காக இருக்காங்க, எனி டைம் வந்து அவங்க வந்து பாஸாகவே ஆகிடுவாங்க அப்படி. அந்த டைமில் நான் உள்ளே இருக்கும்போது அந்த ஒரு 3 நாள் வந்து எனக்கு ரொம்ப வேதனையாக இருந்தது. ஏன்னா என்னோட மதரை போய் பார்க்க முடியாது.
My parents just got tested for COVID. My friends in Singapore started to say, come home now.
We were in the ambulance and waiting when my wife turned to me and she said, do you realize that we may not get to see each other again.
That dreaded feeling that he's going to die or I'm going to die and I won't see my children again.
2020年疫情在全球爆发，让我们感受到生命的脆弱。
有害怕，有焦虑，缝隙开始出现。
熟悉的生活一夜之间被颠覆了。
开始近2个月的阻断措施，然后是解封第1阶段，到现在的第2阶段。
舞台上20名舞者诠释着你我都可能感觉到的彷徨。今年舞台上的舞者都是从专业的舞蹈自由工作者挑选出来的，有些之前在海外工作，因为疫情回到新加坡，而有一些则是刚刚毕业，面对眼前的不确定。有恐惧，有迷惘，有痛苦，有不安。
身处在狂风暴雨之中，挥之不去那重重的压迫感。
疫情当中，各行各业都受到影响，生活各个层面面对考验。
但我们找到了在风暴中起舞的勇气，在困难中奋斗的决心。
我们经历了火的试炼，在新的常态中找到了内心的平静，学着在这不一样的环境当中再次起舞，彼此扶持。
thought to myself, I, as an infectious diseases trained doctor, how could I sit by the backbench and watch the whole outbreak unfold before me? I decided to come back from my maternity leave to be part of the COVID-19 frontline response. I've really been training for this all my life.
When I first knew that I might be nursing COVID positive patients, initially I was quite worried, but the moment I step into the hospital, something changes.
5年前我就开始 step down from 我的 full time nursing， 我就去 health serve volunteer 了。我的孩子他跟我讲 foreign worker 的那个 number 一直在上，一直在上，你还要去讲不怕哦，是假的，一定是会怕的。
During the height of the pandemic, we were working 16-hour days almost every day, and I was already isolated from my family, and we don't see each other at all.
I have no second thoughts when I volunteered the Wuhan flight. I just want to bring the Singaporean back to Singapore. I also think that what happens if my family members are the ones stuck in Wuhan? Will I want to bring them back? Of course, definitely, I want to bring them back.
When Malaysia borders are closed, I was redeployed to overseas with dorm operation. It's a new experience for us, so we are not used to this kind of thing.
Right before we ORD, they did ask us whether we wanted to help out for this COVID situation at the front lines, and that's when I decided that it was a good opportunity for me to sign up for it and do something meaningful.
When I asked my wife, I'm going for this COVID-19 operation, I thought she would stop me. She told me, you have experience in SARS. Why don't you go? You can guide your juniors.
I do not ever want it to come to a point that we have to turn people away because we don't have enough resources, we don't have enough manpower. So that was my message for Singaporeans to stay home and stay safe.
The healthcare professionals integrated with the other member of the society to provide necessary support. So the unity that happened through this experience is something that will last forever.
我们帮忙人不是说 in good times 才帮忙 in bad times 我们还是要继续的帮忙。
At the end of the day, I think we're all playing our part as Singaporeans, trying to put our best foot forward, doing our best to keep our families and our homes safe.
医疗人员、必要服务工作者，他们毅然选择了站上前线，冒着生命危险保护新加坡。
下一首歌曲诠释了我们携手相连、坚毅向前。
I know what you're going through. I know you're hurting right now. I think I know what's on your mind. I'm right behind.
I can't wait to dive in and feel the coldness of the water wash away the heat. I stand with you, we'll see this through. I witness the sunset hues. Oh, we'll start anew together. I stand with you, we'll see this through. I witness the sunset hues. Oh, we'll start anew together.
See you taking one step at a time. I know you're trying right now. Sometimes we feel like we are tied. I'm right behind.
I can't wait to dive in and feel the coldness of the water wash away the heat.
I can't wait to dive in and feel the coldness of the water wash away the heat.
I stand with you, we'll see this through. I witness the sunset hues. Oh, we'll start anew together. I
Walaupun jauh di mata, kata pepatah Melayu, tapi dekat di hati. Pekerja-pekerja yang melalui air mati Clementi ini adalah semua tetamu terhormat saya. Ini kadang saya fikir, adakah dia sihat, ke dia tak sihat.
在那个疫情的时候，大多数的国人都要留在家啦，所以呢，他们就会跑到 NTUC 来买东西了。我们必须要加长时间，赶快把那些货品补上去，让顾客可以容易买到他们所需要的东西。
So when schools closed and we went into home-based learning, how do you ensure that your kids are still engaged, remotely? So we started using social media, building a community of parents, students, and teachers. The idea is just to keep them engaged in that creative process.
அந்த கோவிட் சுச்சுவேஷனில் நான் வந்து ஃபாஸ்ட் டீம் கூட நான் ஒர்க் பண்ணேன். அதில் வந்து MOM ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ், போலீஸ் ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ், ஆர்மி ஆஃபீஸர்ஸ், டாக்டர்ஸும் இருந்தாங்க. ஏன்னா அவங்க தனிமையில் இருக்கும்போது அதிகமாக பயந்தான் வரும். ஐயோ நமக்கு பாசிட்டிவ் ஆயிடுச்சே, நமக்கு வேறு ஏதாவது ஆகிடுமோ அப்படிங்கிற எண்ணம் தான் நிறைய ஆரம்ப காலகட்டத்தில் இருந்தது. ஸோ அப்போ வந்து நம்ம அவங்ககிட்ட பேசி அவங்களுக்கு தைரியம் கொடுக்கும்போது அது தன்னம்பிக்கையை கொடுத்தது. அரசாங்கமும் நல்ல விதமாக அவங்கள பார்த்துக்கிட்டது.
生意跌大概50%到70%啊。我 started Hawker United 是在 Prime Minister Lee 闹3个circuit breaker 那天啊，也给人家知道说有什么样 delivery 会 deliver 到哪里，也可以让那些食客可以找到他们要支持还是要找食物的小贩。
My daughter was sick. Daddy, how come you're still working? Everybody is now staying at home. So I tell them, daughter, I have to work because I'm an essential worker. To keep them safe at home, the risk that we have taken is great and worth it.
என்னோட கலீக் ஒருத்தவங்க கிட்ட சொன்னேன், அம்மாவோட சிக்னஸ் பார்க்கும்போது எனக்கு போயிடலான்னு தோணுது. எனக்கு என்ன தோணுச்சுன்னா, இங்கே இருக்க எல்லாருக்கும் நம்ம வந்து ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறோம், எல்லாருக்கும் நம்ம ஹெல்ப்ஃபுல்லாக இருக்கோம். பட் என்னோட அம்மாவுக்கு என்னால் அது செய்ய முடியல. ஆனால் அந்த டைமில் எங்கள் அம்மா கிட்ட நான் சொன்னேன், ஐ எம் வெரி சாரி அம்மா, ஐ கேனாட் கம் அண்ட் see you. ஐ கேனாட் டேக் கேர் ஆஃப் யூ. அப்போ வந்து எங்கள் அம்மா என்கிட்ட என்ன சொன்னாங்கன்னா, who say you are not taking care of me, you are taking care of me. நீ எதுக்கு என்கிட்ட சாரி சொல்கிற? என்ன மாதிரி இருக்கிறவங்களுக்கு தானே நீ அங்கே செஞ்சிட்ருக்க, அதனால நீ இந்த மாதிரி பேசக்கூடாது.
就算不能在身旁，心是在一起的。下来就带来一段隔空表演，
由林俊杰作曲，孙燕姿作词，《Stay with You》向所有医护人员致敬。
JJ and I wrote this song for the heroes amongst us. They have kept Singapore going and safe. We hope you like it.
Just the other day I heard your voices right by here. Maybe it's all in my head, but still I feel you near. All the memories of your faces seem like days of yore, and if the walls are closing in, we'll find a window deep within.
I'll stay with you till the rays come through, till we find a way.
Faces seem like days of yore, and if the walls are closing in, we'll find a window deep within. I'll stay with you till the rays come through, till we find a way, and we'd say, look what time has helped you. Stay with you. We will all come through till we find a way. me and you, together our dreams again.
Come round, I'll be here.
Right with you, stay with you, till the rays come through.
Till we find a way, and we'll say, look what time has held true.
Stay with you, we will all come through, till we find a way, me and you, together all our dreams again. It may not all be the same. Come round, I'll be here, right with you.
心连心就能战胜任何挑战，你和我也能站出来。
I had a bad dream. There was this giant coronavirus ball squishing people. I just woke up and then I remember going to my dad and asking him if we could get food for the healthcare workers.
Children's emotions are very pure. I have a role as a citizen, but I also have a role as a parent to jump in, to honor the idealism that children have.
When COVID happened, we more or less realized that more families would be in need of food aid solutions. Husband and wives have lost their jobs. It was shocking to us that the numbers was drastically increased.
A lot of news media outlets, giving information about COVID-19 in either English, Mandarin, Tamil, or Malay.
The first thing I was wondering is how will this senior react?
Our take on it was basically to create COVID-19 video in dialect so that they can understand what is going on.
A group of mummies in Punggol West actually started to worry because they can't find suitable masks for their children. And then we went to learn and started to make masks. There is a lot of people who are joining us, regardless of race and religion, going all out to help sewing masks for our loved ones.
Students would be having to study from home. If they lack the digital devices, they will not be able to partake in this new education system. I put up a Facebook post asking people, hey, does anyone want to donate laptops? I'll wipe them, I'll refurbish them. And we had more requests than we could handle.
We've always wanted to do community projects, and the time came sooner than expected. We decided to take up the project to make these hand wash and distribute them to the lower income families so they don't have to worry about where to get them from.
疫情中，国人纷纷站了出来，用各自的力量帮助其他人。
舞台上，24名舞者穿着大型布料道具，像是鸟儿的翅膀。
羽翼各不相同的鸟类，是否能凑到一起？
Over its face, unsure of its place. Should it stay or should it go? But why should you hide? These branches don't divide. Can you just imagine birds of different feathers flying in a flock together? Little bird, give it a try.
《本地歌手纳米》的这首歌曲，讲述一只孤独的小鸟加入大家庭的故事。
就像疫情面前，如果孤军作战，难免感到害怕孤独，但是不要忘了周围还有家人、朋友和其他国人。
故事中的不同鸟类也象征我们的多元。
稍后注意看哦，表演使用了300颗悬挂着的球来呈现飞翔的翅膀。 结合多元的力量，我们能坚毅向前，展翅高飞。
In less than 2 weeks, I went from being just one guy with one lonely Facebook post to more than 100 volunteers, 600 laptop donations, more than 800 laptop requests.
Within a month, we have about 3K of members in our Facebook. Mummies, grandmas, we even have kids who are sewing for us. And that's how we started sewing more masks for the beneficiaries.
这个 Hawkers United Group 可以团结小贩全部在一起啊，你帮我，我帮你，还有那些 customer 的 support， 可以让我们的 Hawkers 的 culture 还生存下去。
It only just takes a spark. What I was really surprised by is how much that story got shared, and more people started to jump in. Adults inspire children, children can inspire adults.
To me, Singapore spirit is Singaporeans getting together to solve one issue. It's very heartwarming to know all these people in the society that is helping out.
COVID-19 has awakened us, has opened our eyes, and it will build a sense of wanting to share. There were times when I just feel that I'm all alone, but I get the strength when strangers come and support what I do.
This is the time when you see the true colors of people everywhere. We get these little notes from kids who say, "Thank you for the laptops that you've given." We'll look back on this as a time when I think we all came together to be more than just ourselves.
I want you to understand, because of you I am who I am. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Show me how I should be strong. Teach me that I can be weak. Because of who you are, I can find anything I seek. And in each other there'll be the colors of your tapestry, colors you've never seen. Here's to my home, to my homeland, to every shining crystal in the sand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Here's to you, to my homeland. I hold this precious jewel in my hand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Teacher, teach me to be kind, quick to embrace and slow to close my mind. If we reach that star, we'll have the universe in time. And in each other there'll be the fabric of our destiny. It's more than you and me. Here's to my home, to my homeland, a sea of shining crystals in the sand. Because of who you are, I can be everything I am. Here's to you, Singapore. Here's to my people, I could want nothing more. Here's to you, Singapore. We hold this precious jewel in our hands. am.
由向阳演唱今年国庆庆典主题曲《活出精彩》。
When the public clap for us, I'm excited. My colleagues are excited. All these videos and personal messages that we receive really motivates us and helps us to soldier on.
Everything you need to buy now is delivered to your house. These are the people coming out of their house every day, bringing to you all the things that you used to go out and buy.
சிங்கப்பூர் மக்களும் அவங்க எங்கள் மேலே பரிதாபப்பட்டு நிறைய கான்ட்ரிபியூஷன்ஸ் வந்து எங்களுக்காக ஃபாரின் ஒர்க்கர்ஸுக்காக கொடுத்தாங்க. உண்மையிலே வந்து இந்த சிங்கப்பூர் வந்து எங்கள் மனசில் நீங்காத இடம் பிடிச்சிருக்கு.
I was at the boarding gate and I actually saw the gigantic SQ aircraft. I was just so glad to see them. I think nobody can imagine that feeling that I was feeling at that point of time.
Saya berterima kasih kepada pemerintah dan juga company SMRT yang telah membantu kita untuk meneruskan hidup kita selanjutnya.
The doctors and the nurses that took care of us, I see them as stars. They are the stars that shine light into our path.
There are everyday heroes to be found who are helping to keep us safe and sound. And together we can go to the future, for we know there are everyday heroes all around. When we look inside our hearts, find a place where caring starts, then we know what we must do. When the love and care shines through, when we move ahead as one, till the troubles are all gone, when the challenges are won, only then can we move on. There are everyday heroes to be found who are helping to keep us safe and sound. And together we can go to the future, for we know there are everyday heroes all around. So it's good to know we are not moving all alone. When we come together, we are strong. We belong. There are everyday heroes to be found who are helping to keep us safe and sound. And together we can go to the future, for we know there are everyday heroes all around. Everyday heroes all around. There are everyday heroes all around.
这首《平凡英雄》献给所有为新加坡付出的医护人员和用自己力量做出贡献的每一个人。
This pandemic has taught me the importance of kindness, patience, and behaving responsibly. But most of all, I feel safe and fortunate to be going through these difficult times here in Singapore. For if there's a light at the end of the tunnel, I know that we will get there.
Remember the days we set out together with faith. Remember the times so fine when we thought that nothing could stand in our way. Then things weren't the same. The life that we knew had to change. We struggled through the darkest storms we thought we couldn't tame. Together we've tried as we stood side by side. I knew we'd build a new world, a world of hope forever after.
COVID will impact the most are our children. They have been removed from the comfort of their everyday lives, but this gives us the opportunity to build resilience.
科技是它一直会在走，会在进步了，所以我们要跟着那个时代一起走啊。
I think the pandemic stripped away all the non-essential things, and what you are left with is just two things: a roof over your head and a family.
We are really maturing to become a more civil society, far more conscious actually of the needs of other people and how do we contribute to each other that way.
I always joke I want food less, but I want to run an extra mile. If you take the concept of being an agent of good and bring out smiles, the world will be a better place.
做人要欢喜，要爱诚心，晓袂？要爱笑，讲个笑笑嘛是对的啦。
There's something good within the people that wants to offer their help, and absolutely for no returns.
When you battle through storms together, we'll be able to go further and be stronger.
So now we begin working together to win. Believing and trust, it must be possible to overcome anything. There's so much to do, there's so much we can contribute by sharing just a little love. We'll start again anew. So why don't we try? If we stand side by side, I know we build a new world, a world of hope forever after. Deep in my heart, I just know, right from the start, we will grow. Look where we are, we've come so far, and there's still a long, long way to go. With all of my heart, I will care, I'll play my part, I will share. With family and friends, together we'll stand, and in the end, hand in hand, we will get there.
Man up with them, together we stand, divided we fall. We fight for our dreams, from humble beginnings. We stand with our flag and we never back down. Sembilan belas and bulan lima. Through every test, whoever we are, hand on my chest with the moon and the stars.
Deep in my heart, I just know, right from the start, we won't grow. Look where we are, we've come so far, and there's still a long, long way to go. With all of my heart, I don't care, I'll play my part, I will share. With family and friends, together we'll stand, and in the end, hand in hand, we will get there.
To everyone watching, I hope you listen. Red and white, man up with them. We stand with our flag and we never back down. We gotta stand together, to us no good, forever alive. No height too high.
We will get there.
多用心，多点爱和关怀，我们会一起走到迎接新的常态。
The scene that we face is
each morning, the Singapore sun starts to rise. And even though day's only dawning, he's looking forward to what will greet his eyes. A city so pretty forever, a place where he wants to belong. Created by people together, together we get better, mighty and strong. Feeling fine now on August 9th, when we can celebrate, no more quarantine. Feels so great, now he chose to stay here in Singapore. Singapore, so convenient, tropical, some more. Singapore, Singapore, he's a Singaporean to the core.
Dr. Lion City， 这是新加坡的红和白是我的国旗，这是我们的国家。Every single thing we do 都一定会全力以赴，别人的是是非非，我从来都不在乎。我从来都不在乎，自己呼吸跟他人呼。这个人物，这个人物，也是一种幸福。你的幸福，我的幸福，他的幸福。NDP。Everyone watching at home, this one is for you. Hey, come on. This is our Singapore.
Balik rumah lepas mandi pakai jersey pergi tengok bola. Gaji masuk baju baru, rambut kemas kita masih sekat. Jumpa members beli makan bawa kolong kita selalu lepak. Tapi jangan lupa balik siang nanti semua kena marah.
Yeah. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Feel the love, rasa sayang. Hey, hey, everybody at home, feel the love. Yeah, this is our Singapore.
In Singapore sagodaran பக்கத்தில் அமரு சாப்பிடு பெரிய feast வாழை இலை banana leaf take up account number worry tarik makan minum முறுக்கு made by Amai home ஆட்டம் பாட்டம் கொண்டாட்டம் நம் மக்கள் ஒன்றாக வாழும்
Everybody at home, Masjid dalam pode ஒன்றாக சேர்ந்து கொண்டாடுவோம் Masjid dalam pode பயந்தே நாடு இருளில் ஒளி பெற உன்னை நாடும் மேலோக்கு வாரிப என்றும் முன்னேறு தொடுவனோ. This is our Singapore.
This that bossa, it's the bossa. Cooking curry, devil culture. My Kristang mama with the sushi. Got that city on my shoulder. Kristang bossa, it's the bossa. I'm older, dreaming till I'm closer. Cause I know they work, I know I don't matter different, but together we on that chink, you know that.
Lion City, my Kristang family. Break news to the chalet, bro. We gonna celebrate tonight. NDP 2020, wherever you are. We're gonna celebrate as one. Young Raja, Faris Java, Sugar Shay, the Lion City boy. NDP 2020, yeah. Lion City, you hold your family close. We're gonna celebrate ourselves tonight. August 9th, NDP 2020. You stand up if you at home, wherever you are, Lion City. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are one tonight. Yeah. Singapore. Let's celebrate ourselves tonight. Yeah. Marilah pulang, marilah pulang bersama-sama. Pulang, marilah pulang, marilah Singapore, my island in the sun. This is my homeland, it's where my strength is from. Rainbow of 1,000 colors lighting up the sky. We build a brighter future together, you and I. Where I belong, where I keep my heart and soul, where dreams come true for us, where we walk together hand in hand towards a future so bright.
还记得吗？3月，我们在阳台窗前为前线人员鼓掌。这位表演者罗婉珍，当时在香格里拉圣淘沙度假酒店履行居家通知，在阳台上拉奏小提琴。我们在表演艺术中心的阳台上重现了这一幕，提醒国人，无论在任何困难面前，不要忘了为彼此加油打气。
Find a way to start anew. For there's comfort in the knowledge that home's about its people too. So we'll build our dreams together, just like we've done before. Just like the river which brings us life, there'll always be Singapore. This is home, truly, where I know I must be, where my dreams wait for me, where that river always flows. This is home, surely, as my senses tell me. This is where I won't be alone. For this is where I know it's home. For this is where I know it's home. For this is where I know I'm home. We are Singapore. We are Singapore.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the next song.
我们是新加坡，接下来呢，国民合唱团要加入表演喽。
筹委会今年征集了国人歌唱《We Are Singapore》的视频，让在家里的你也能够通过歌声为新加坡庆祝生日。
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is my country. This is my flag. This is my future.
this is my life.
This is my family. These are my friends. We are Singapore. Singaporeans. This is my country. This is my flag. This is my future. This is my life. This is my family. These are my friends. We are Singapore. Singaporeans. We are Singapore. We are Singapore. We will stand together with a lion.
我们的歌声连成了一片。就算疫情下各种的受限，只要团结的精神不变，就能携手相连，坚毅向前。
这个时候呢，要请所有人，包括在家里的你，或者无论你在哪里，让我们一起起立，宣读信约，高唱国歌。
We, the citizens of Singapore, pledge ourselves as one united people, regardless of race, language, or religion, to build a democratic society based on justice and equality, so as to achieve happiness, prosperity, and progress for our nation.
新加坡，我们在前所未有的挑战当中，用不一样的方式庆祝新加坡55岁生日。
虽然我们没有办法聚集在同一个地点，但是没有关系。这个时候呢，我们每一家每一户都是主场。大家拿出我们的手机或者是手电筒，去到你的阳台、走廊或者是窗前，我们要一起照亮新加坡。
大家一起为新加坡欢呼。这个时候，我们要让新加坡璀璨闪耀。
可以把你的电视机的声量调高，我们一起欣赏这场烟花汇演。今天晚上呢，烟花会从全岛10个地点燃放。
That's right. Strangers when we first became beautiful, guys. Those of us at home, everyone, let the whole estate know. Come on, Singapore. Here we go. 1, 2, everybody, go. Here come the fireworks. 5, 6, here we go. Now one nation, one nation, one Singapore. That's right. That's the way that we will be forevermore. Every creed and every race. That's right. Has soul and has who are we? One Singapore. One people, one nation, one Singapore. That's right. Here we go. People on the second floor, we see you as well if you want to. Let's go. Join in with your torches. Let me see all of you stand up. Let's go. What do you recognize? Recognize you can play a part. Let it come right from your heart. Be prepared to give a little more. That's right, Roseanne. Sing it. Everyone. Stand up for Singapore. Those of us at home, everyone wave your torches. Woo! There you go. All right, stop Performing Arts Center. Let's try a little bit of synchrony right now. I'll lead and you guys follow. We'll go from your left with your torches, all right? Together, 1, Singapore, and we go to your left, to your right, to your left, and to beautiful, beautiful. So wonderful, synchronized. That's right, Joachim. Every creed and every race has its role, has its place. 1, 1, 1.
Wave along your lights along with us. Come on, Singapore.
As the fireworks go across the island, everyone in Singapore, let's raise our torches and wave our flags. We are Singapore. Who are we? We are Singapore. Yeah. That's right. Together as one nation. We will get there. Definitely get there. Whoa. Everybody here at the Star Performing Arts Center, we're down to our final song. Dancers, performers, singers, energy one more time for everybody for our 55th birthday. Happy birthday, Singapore.
Keep your energies up and high, everybody.
What do we say? Count on me, Singapore. That's right, all of you at home as well. Count on me. Count on me to give my best and all. Together, Singapore, Singapore. Let me see your hands up like Sheik and Shay and Young Roger. Let's go. Here we go. The fireworks all across the island. Beautiful sight. But here at the Star Performing Arts, it's even more beautiful as well. Give my best and more. Together, Singapore. Together, Singapore. One more time. 2 more times. And one more to take it home. Together, Singapore. Here we go.
璀璨烟火，所有国人贡献的一片灯海，今天晚上太美了。
眼前虽然是面对挑战，但是我们证明了光在越暗的地方是越明亮的。
What a special night this has been to see Singaporeans come together in this way.
It just goes to show, even if you are far apart, our hearts can still be united as one.
Let's do that by being kind and looking out for one another in the coming days.
And by continuing to support one another and care for each other, we can show everyone what the Singapore spirit looks like. And before she leaves, let us thank Madam President for joining us this evening. Thank you very much, ma'am. Thank you. Oh, hang on. I think she's coming on stage. Oh, she's coming on stage? Wonderful.
That's really special.
Oh, yay. Well, from all of us here at the Star Performing Arts Center to all our viewers watching at home or wherever you are.
国庆庆典2020圆满落幕了。
今晚我们通过国人对抗疫情的故事，看到了只要我们团结一心，就能克服挑战。
携手相连，坚毅向前。纵使面对再多的改变，我们的新加坡精神不变。
就如李显龙总理呢在国庆献词中说的，我国在关闭疫情举行庆典呢，展现了全国排除万难、迎向光明的决心。
就像今年的国庆庆典主题曲，在困难面前也要感恩向上，互相扶持。活出精彩。
我是林良全，
我是林志英。
祝新加坡繁荣昌盛，国泰民安。
也希望大家呢都照顾好自己的身体，身体健康。
在这里呢，祝新加坡55岁
生日快乐
！The colors of your tapestry, colors you've never seen. Here's to my home, to my homeland, to every shining crystal in the sand. 'Cause of who you are, I can be everything I am. I am.